Hello. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about why I chose NHS Day, July the 5th, to be Britain's National Day. Well, you know what I mean. I declared it back in 2020 and no one's going to stop me. Yeah, until they come up with an alternative. Let's go. Because we're going to talk a bit about Britain. Not just Britain. Or at least, Britain isn't the only place this could apply to. The lessons we learn here today. In fact, there's one non-British person I actually hope hears this video. So, Vladimir, let us sit and listen. Пожалуйста. So, now we will begin and talk, because we need to understand that there are questions people answer or ask. Great questions of the mind, like, what is the nature of our existence? How should we live our lives? Why is the Dutch music in civilization for colonisation over the hills and far away? And one of these great questions is, what makes a country strong? Now, it's fair to say that at one time Britain ruled a quarter of the globe. The sixth of its landmass, a quarter of its people, largely because Antarctica has pretty much no one living there, but anyway, a whole world-wide spanning empire that quarter of the globe held in Great Aunt Britannia's hand. Were we strong then? Not really, no. It might have looked strong, but really what we were doing is sending our people out to build a great big pile of people that we sat upon. Because punching down isn't particularly strong. Punching up might be a bit stronger, but even then. But what is the real strength? To lift people up. And that's what we were doing after 1945. In what I've referred to in a comment on someone else, on one of Jessie Gender's videos as Britain's other finest hour. A time where we came together. We were much stronger as a welfare state than an empire, because we lifted one another up. We helped each other. Our cities were bombed to ruins, and, well, we'd fought for the future, destroyed the invader, and now it was time to win the peace. And yes, that peace we won. We made our nation strong, and the NHS was a big part of that. Taking care of people, and in a lot of ways it helped define and answer a thing of what it even means to be British. Since Britain was not just a single ethnic group in a lot of ways. After all, so many came across on the Windrush and other ships coming from all across the former empire, in some places that still were responding to a call for labour at a time when there was a labour shortage. And so we built from there, by hand and by brain. We made a better land for everyone. And yes, a lot of the structure of that time, you know, the great prospect of building towards full employment, yes, that got moved to the wayside somewhat. But that spirit lived on, and lives on, in our people today. A people not defined by some distant vision of the future or distant vision of the past, but a living, breathing people. People of many different faiths, backgrounds, lives, coming together and helping make our world a better place. Our world, at least the area we lived in, doing what we can and helping one another. And through the many varied forms of care and love that our National Health Service has provided over the years, through all sorts of things, through times of joy, times of sorrow, always been there for us, and ever since that day on the 5th of July 1948, that spirit of community that holds people together, that still lives on. That, our other finest hour. I thank you and hope that we can see a great lifting of our people, and hopefully one day all people. And it is lovely having you here.